thought Bobby Judo was busy running for his Republican nomination.
Good. My name is Bobby Judo. As Ed mentioned, I'm what they call YouTube famous, which means not famous. It's very frustrating that no one knows how famous I am. I don't want to brag about how many views I have on YouTube, but let's just say if you gave me 1 yen for every YouTube view I have, you would be paying like 13 times better than YouTube pays. I would like to sign up for your ad video platform. So I started on YouTube. I try to maintain a strong internet presence. I have my own website, but I was listening to this social media consultant, and he was saying that a website means nothing without search engine optimization. You know, if your website doesn't show up in the top results when people search for your products and services, it doesn't mean anything. So I hired this company to optimize my search results. And I am proud to say that my website, bobbyjudo.com, is now in the top 3 when people Google Bobby Judo. Yep. The first 2 spots are both videos of a kid named Bobby Jensen from Tennessee. He's 8. He does judo. I was gaining on him. And then he won his tournament last spring. I'm gonna get him. So I'm from Kyushu. I came up from Fukuoka. I do TV and radio in Kyushu. I am actually very, very famous in Saga Prefecture. Some people will laugh at that because they know about Saga Prefecture. It's one of the most rural prefectures in Japan. Some Japanese people haven't heard of it. That's not a joke. I perform in Japanese sometimes, and I get my biggest laugh just by saying I'm famous in Saga. Being famous in Saga Prefecture is like being a big fish in Saga Prefecture. Because even a big fish is like interesting enough to make it on the TV. Co-host a show with a fish. No, if you want to know what it feels like to be famous in Saga Prefecture, just tell people you are. They won't know the difference. There's no choice. As long as you're not in Saga Prefecture, you can say anything you want. Like, so what do? I've cornered the online market in Saga. In that I am one of the few people who has internet in Saga. Can we take a moment to say thank you to Ed for hosting this fantastic show tonight? And I just met Ben for the first time tonight, twin brother. The entertaining gene, I think it runs in the family because Ed is a comedian. Ben is a magician, and both of their parents are just so proud. So I'm from Florida. I'm originally from Florida. I lived in Florida for 21 years. Florida, of course, as it's best known in Japan, is California. That is also true. I'll tell people I'm from Florida, and they'll go, "Oh, I've been to Los Angeles." All right. I like to respond to that with, "You've been to Los Angeles? I have a cousin who was hit by a car." I thought we were just saying unrelated things there. You know? So I was there for 21 years, and I got tired of it. I mean, the summers are brutal. There's Disney shit everywhere. Too many old people. So I came to Japan. It takes a minute. I've been in Japan 10 years. I still wrestle with some things. I still don't know how to respond to some of the crazy things that Japanese people will say to you. Like, people will come up and they'll be like, "You've got such a small face." If you live here, you know this one. And I've tried a bunch of different patterns. I don't know the right response. I can tell you one that doesn't work is, "You should see my dick." Not great. Another one, people come up and they're like, "You're so good at chopsticks." And I don't know how to deal with that one either, but one that will not work for that is, "You should see my dick." I've tried that in a bunch of situations. I haven't found out. But no, I like Japan. Japan is extremely accommodating. I like when you go here to the convenience store, you go in to buy a beer, they have an age verification button. Or as I like to call it, the "would you like to buy a beer" button. Yes. Like, no is not an option. It's just the "sell me the beer" button. And I'm from the States. In the States, the rule is if you want to buy alcohol, you show ID. And if you don't show ID, they're like, "Hey kid, get out of here." In Japan, the rule is push the button. And if you don't push the button, the clerk is like, "Hey kid, push that button." All right, so I'm gonna leave you guys with this. This is a little bit unorthodox, but I'm just gonna put this out there. No? Yeah. No. All right, take it back. I'll take it back. That was terrible. Thank you. On that note, I'll leave you guys with a little bit of a serious one. I asked my Japanese friends if they have any questions they'd like to ask Americans. And the questions they had, maybe you've heard some of them. They were like, do you guys eat hamburgers every day? Or do you wear your shoes inside? Or can you use chopsticks? And I was like, guys, it's 2015. Japan is supposed to be a member of the global community. The level of these questions, you should be embarrassed. Get some better questions. So they came back and they said, about Americans, is it true that a lot of you guys don't support universal health care? Or believe in evolution? Or accept climate change as fact? And why can't your police stop killing black people? And I was like, first of all, a lot of us do use chopsticks. I'm Judo.